Welcome back to Holocron Horizon, where we explore the deepest lore of the Star Wars galaxy. Today we uncover the life of a warrior forged in shadows, consumed by vengeance, and remembered as one of the most tragic figures in Star Wars history, Darth Maul. Most fans first met Maul in The Phantom Menace. With his terrifying horns, red and black tattoos, and the iconic double-bladed lightsaber, he was instantly unforgettable. But Maul's story goes far beyond his first appearance. What began as a short-lived apprentice of Sidious evolved into a tale of survival, obsession, and ultimately tragedy. This is the story of Darth Maul, the shadow of the Sith. Maul was born on the dark world of Dathomir, home to the Night Sisters, powerful witches who wielded the dark side in their own unique ways. His mother, Mother Talzin, was herself a formidable sorceress. But Maul's fate was sealed when Darth Sidious took him away as a child. From the moment he could walk, Sidious trained him in pain, anger, and combat. Maul wasn't raised as a son or a student. He was crafted into a weapon. Sidious stripped him of identity and individuality, replacing it with hatred, discipline, and loyalty to the Sith. For Maul, there was no life outside of the dark side. He wasn't allowed ambition beyond serving his master. Where Sidious schemed to rule the galaxy, Maul was simply the blade in his hand, sharpened to perfection. When Sidious unleashed Maul during the final days of the Republic, the galaxy finally witnessed his power. He hunted Jedi without hesitation, cutting through Qui-Gon Jinn and dueling Obi-Wan Kenobi in what became one of the most legendary battles in Star Wars history, the Duel of the Fates. But Obi-Wan, though grieving his master, struck back with precision. In one fateful moment, Maul was bisected, falling into the depths. To the galaxy and even to Sidious, Darth Maul was dead. And yet, Maul's story was far from over. His hatred, his all-consuming rage toward Kenobi, would not let him die. For years, Maul survived through sheer willpower. His broken body was reconstructed with crude cybernetic legs, his mind shattered by pain and madness. He lived as little more than a beast in exile, clinging to one thought: revenge. It was his brother, Savage Opress, who found him and brought him back to Dathomir. There, the Night Sisters restored his mind and body. Maul was reborn. But he didn't simply return to kill Kenobi. He built something greater, a criminal empire. The Shadow Collective, an alliance of the galaxy's most dangerous syndicates. Black Sun, the Pikes, and even the Mandalorian Death Watch. For a time, Maul ruled Mandalore itself, seizing power with cunning and violence. Yet, no matter how high he climbed, he was still a pawn in Sidious' greater plan. When he grew too powerful, Sidious returned. Their duel was swift and brutal. Maul was reminded that he could never truly escape his master's shadow. Even after Sidious cast him aside, Maul clung to life and vengeance. He continued to hunt Obi-Wan, his obsession driving every choice. But as the Clone Wars ended and the Empire rose, Maul became a relic of the old Sith ways, powerful but directionless. Decades later, in Star Wars Rebels, we see Maul once more. No longer a Sith, but still a creature of darkness. He manipulated the young Ezra Bridger, hoping to use him as an apprentice to regain power. But in truth, Maul's life had narrowed to one final goal: finding Obi-Wan Kenobi. Their last meeting was brief but deeply symbolic. On the desert sands of Tatooine, Maul confronted the Jedi one final time. Obi-Wan, calm and centered, ended the fight in mere seconds. As Maul lay dying in his old rival's arms, he whispered his final words, speaking of the Chosen One, the one he believed would avenge them both. In that moment, we see not just a monster, but a broken man, used and discarded by Sidious, consumed by revenge, and left with nothing but regret. From apprentice to warlord to a lonely wanderer, Darth Maul's journey is one of survival against impossible odds and of vengeance that consumed a lifetime. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the shadowy life of Darth Maul. If you enjoyed this exploration, consider subscribing to Holocron Horizon for more journeys into the legends and lore of Star Wars. And stay tuned. Next time, we'll uncover another hidden chapter of the galaxy far, far away. Until then, may the Force be with you.